the snowman brings you snow. Well, he just might like to know. Put a great big smile on somebody's face. If you jump into your bed, quickly cover up your head. Don't you lock the doors, you know the sweet Santa Claus is on the way. Oh, well, I wish it could be Christmas every day.
Hello and welcome to the Wyvern TV.
I'm Joshua.
And I'm Liam, and on today's show,
The school's production of Grease,
the Leveson Inquiry,
and the highlights of 2012.
But first, it was only halfway through July when Psy released Gangnam Style on YouTube.
1 month later, it became the most liked video on YouTube.
And now it's become the most watched video too, beating Charlie Bit My Finger, Justin Bieber and Adele singing at the Brit Awards.
If you were wondering, Gangnam is actually a posh part in South Korea where rich people like to party a lot.
Although Gangnam Style has had an amazing success, critics are unsure if it'll be the first of a series of successful songs or just another one-hit wonder.
We'll need to wait until next year to find out.
Now, in terms of the news, this year has been packed. From the Costa Concordia capsizing in January
to Hurricane Sandy sweeping through the east coast of America at the end of October.
Here's Katie with a roundup of what the Wyvern has reported on this year.
Loads has happened since the Wyvern TV was set up in March, and we have reported on loads of things. One of the things which everyone thought was cute was this puppy from the third episode on the Wyvern TV. Her name is Beyonce, and she is the smallest puppy in the world. Born in California, this downside dog was so small she could fit on a spoon. Another story which caught our attention was the one about the label shop opening in Darlington. This shop is a place where you can give your unwanted clothes to them and tell them how much you would like to make, and then they put them on sale in the shop. If the item sells, then you get your money back. If it doesn't sell, you just get the item back. An environmental friendly way to make money and get rid of your old possessions. Final story which made everyone at Wyvern happy was our success at Shine Awards in London earlier this year, where Liam won the award for the most outstanding pupil.
The school did a production of Grease recently.
Here is Rebecca with the story.
This year, the school is doing a production of Grease. I'm here whilst the rehearsal is going on behind me. They've been practicing for many weeks now, and the final shows are on the last week of school before Christmas. For the first time in a while, teachers are getting involved, and this year, Mr. Haylock is playing Teen Angel and performing Beauty School Dropout.
It's going very well. We all know our lines and it's coming together.
Go Grease lightning, you're burning up the quarter mile. Grease lightning, go Grease lightning, you're coasting through the hip lap trials. Grease lightning, go Grease lightning. You are supreme, the chicks are cream for Grease lightning.
I think it's going to be like a once in a lifetime performance.
Now, the Leveson Inquiry is something that many of us have heard of on the news. However, not many of us know what it actually is.
Well, since all the phone hacking scandals from the News of the World in 2011, the Leveson Inquiry has been set up to investigate how journalists work.
Here is Matthew Curry with more information.
What would happen if the press was controlled by the government? This means that stories against MPs would not be published and it would be the end of free press. It is clear to see why the government is considering this restriction though. Earlier this year, pictures were taken of Kate Middleton naked while she was abroad, and despite the royal family not wanting them to be printed, a French magazine still went ahead and put them on the front page. Back to the studio.
What do you think about the press, and should it be restricted and limited? You can tweet us your opinion on Twitter at @DSMS_Wyvern.
Hello and welcome to the sport. In regional news, Premier League teams Newcastle and Sunderland have been struggling to pick up points over the festive season, as both are placed low in the bottom half of the league. On the other hand, in the Championship, Middlesbrough is still high and flying in playoff spots. Sport that has happened in the school recently is that the top 2 table football players in England visited to show us how to play one of the most addictive games.
Well, we originally bought a table football and we put it in a pub just to mess about with, just to have a daft game now and again. And from there, Matthew, who's my son, he had a game. I absolutely loved it, and from then we decided to buy him a table of his own. And that was 2.5 years ago, and now he plays for Great Britain. You have to buy your own table if you want to get that good, I think, really. And it's just practice, practice, practice. And also playing better players as well helps you. You need to get beat a lot first before you can start winning. Both Matthew and Callum need to be world champions before they're 18. That's our massive aim. When they hit 18, they're no longer juniors anymore, so they have to play with the big boys, and that's going to be really tough then. But there's no reason why both of them can't be a world champion before they're 18.
In national news, Chelsea lost the World Club Cup to Corinthians 1-0 in the final. There was controversy over the 90th minute red card to Gary Cahill, which left him with a lengthy ban. Also, in bigger news, Bradley Wiggins won Sports Personality of the Year 2012. That was Sport with me, Sam Hutchinson, wishing you all a good Christmas and see you after the new year.
That's all for this show. However, you can visit us online at www.wyvernnews.blogspot.com.
Or you can follow us on Twitter at dsms_wyvern.
Or you can email us with a story at dsmswyvern@gmail.com.
And if the world doesn't end on the 21st of December 2012, we'll see you in January. Bye.